Welcome to Fond Emotion. Have you ever considered the importance of training yourself to be happy? Now this might sound a bit offbeat, but let's delve into it using the lens of the critically acclaimed film, The Pursuit of Happiness. This movie serves as an exceptional testament to the power of self-trained happiness and resilience. Our protagonist, Chris Gardner, is a character who embodies relentless optimism and determination. Despite facing an avalanche of hardships, he never loses sight of the brighter side of life. Now how does he do this? Well, it's not a magic trick, but rather a conscious, deliberate effort. He trains himself to stay positive and hopeful, a trait that eventually paves the way to his success. Imagine yourself in Gardner's shoes for a moment, struggling to provide for your family, losing your home, and facing the harsh realities of life every single day. It's tough, isn't it? Yet, Gardner doesn't let these hardships define him. Instead, he chooses to see them as stepping stones towards a better future. This perspective, this ability to see the silver lining, is not an innate quality. It's a skill that he hones with time and practice. In one memorable scene, Gardner tells his son, "Don't ever let somebody tell you, you can't do something, not even me. You got a dream, you gotta protect it." This statement encapsulates Gardner's outlook on life. He believes in the power of dreams and the strength of the human spirit. He understands that happiness is not just about circumstances, but about perspective and attitude. So what can we learn from Gardner's journey? That happiness is not merely a state of mind, but something we must actively pursue and cultivate. It's about training ourselves to see the good in the worst situations, to remain hopeful when hope seems lost, and to keep going, even when the odds are stacked against us. In the pursuit of happiness, happiness isn't just a state of mind, it's a constant endeavor. How can a problematic situation transform into an opportunity for happiness? This question finds an answer in the film Silver Linings Playbook, a narrative that uniquely intertwines the themes of mental health, love, and the quest for happiness. Our main characters, Pat and Tiffany, are both grappling with their mental health issues. Pat, a man with bipolar disorder, is trying to piece his life back together after a stint in a mental health facility. Tiffany, on the other hand, is a young widow dealing with depression. They're both flawed, they're both struggling, but it's in this shared experience that they find an unexpected silver lining. In their journey, they learn to accept each other's flaws, rather than trying to fix them. This acceptance becomes a cornerstone in their relationship, fostering an environment where they can be their true selves without judgment or fear. It's a reminder that happiness isn't about perfection or living a life without problems. Rather, it's about embracing who we are, quirks, flaws, and all. Understanding plays a crucial role too. As they get to know each other, Pat and Tiffany learn to understand not only each other's struggles but also their own. They face their issues head-on, learning to navigate their feelings and reactions, and in the process, they learn to understand themselves better. This understanding, coupled with acceptance, becomes a catalyst for their happiness. The beauty of Silver Linings Playbook lies in its depiction of happiness as a journey, not a destination. It's not about the absence of problems, but the ability to find joy despite them. It's about learning to dance in the rain, rather than waiting for the storm to pass. In this film, we see that happiness isn't a state that we achieve and then maintain. It's a skill, something we train ourselves to find, even in the most unlikely places. It's about finding the silver linings in our playbook of life. In Silver Linings Playbook, happiness comes from acceptance and understanding, not perfection. Can understanding our emotions lead to happiness? This question takes us into the vibrant and colorful world of Pixar's animated film, Inside Out. The film presents a unique perspective on human emotions, suggesting that happiness isn't just about feeling joy, but about understanding, accepting, and managing all our emotions. Inside Out takes us on a journey inside the mind of a young girl named Riley, where 5 anthropomorphized emotions, joy, sadness, anger, fear, and disgust, steer her through life. Joy, the dominant emotion, strives to keep Riley happy at all times, often sidelining sadness. But as the story unfolds, we grasp a profound revelation. Every emotion has its role and importance. In one poignant scene, Riley's imaginary friend Bing Bong loses his cherished wagon, symbolizing Riley's fading childhood memories. It's sadness, not joy, who comforts Bing Bong, showing that in certain situations, sadness can be more comforting than forced happiness. This scene is a striking reminder that sadness isn't an emotion to be avoided. Instead, it's an integral part of our emotional toolkit that aids us in coping with loss and change. Inside Out also emphasizes the importance of emotional balance. When Joy tries to control everything, Riley's life spirals into chaos. It's only when all the emotions work together, each contributing their unique perspective, that Riley achieves a sense of balance and well-being. Happiness, as the film portrays, is not a singular emotion, but a complex blend of all emotions. The film also underscores the power of emotional growth. Joy's initial aim is to keep Riley in a state of constant happiness, but by the end she understands that Riley needs to experience all emotions to grow and adapt. This transformation in Joy's perspective mirrors our own journey towards emotional maturity. As we understand and accept our emotions, we pave the way for authentic happiness. In Inside Out, happiness is a complex blend of all emotions, not just joy. It's about understanding that every emotion, including sadness and fear, has its place in our emotional spectrum. And it's this understanding that can lead us towards true happiness. Does simplicity breed happiness? Let's delve into the world of Forrest Gump to explore this question. In this film, our eponymous character, Forrest, may not be the most intellectually gifted, yet he manages to lead a life brimming with fulfillment and joy. Forrest Gump is a man who sees the world not as a complex labyrinth of social norms, expectations, and hidden meanings, but as a straightforward path to be navigated with honesty and a good heart. This simplicity is his compass, guiding him through a life that many might deem extraordinary. Yet for Forrest, each moment, each event, is met with the same unpretentious acceptance and genuine emotion. Consider the scene where Forrest begins his shrimp boat venture. Despite his lack of business acumen or any prior knowledge of shrimping, Forrest dives into the endeavor with unwavering optimism and determination. He doesn't overthink or stress. Instead, he simply believes in the promise he made to his friend Bubba and sets out to fulfill it. Forrest's approach to love is equally straightforward. His love for Jenny is pure, unchanging, and unconditional. Regardless of the paths their lives take, Forrest's feelings for Jenny remain constant. He doesn't question or doubt, he simply loves. His simplicity shields him from the complexities that often plague relationships, allowing him to experience love in its purest form. Even in the face of loss, Forrest's simplicity is his solace. Grief doesn't turn him bitter or resentful. Instead, he accepts it as a part of life, a painful yet necessary experience that shapes his journey. His simple perspective enables him to navigate through pain with resilience and grace, finding happiness even in the most challenging times. Forrest Gump is not a tale of an intellectually challenged man triumphing against odds. It's a story that underscores the beauty of simplicity and the joy it can bring. It's a testament to the fact that happiness doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it's as simple as a feather floating in the wind, or a box of chocolates. In Forrest Gump, happiness is found in simplicity and honest living. What have we learned about training ourselves to be happy? We've journeyed through the landscapes of cinematic storytelling, exploring the intricate narratives of The Pursuit of Happiness, Silver Linings Playbook, Inside Out, and Forrest Gump. Each of these films, in their own unique way, has offered us profound insights into the concept of happiness and how we can train ourselves to achieve it. The importance of optimism, a theme beautifully depicted in The Pursuit of Happiness, resonates powerfully as a key ingredient in our quest for happiness. The film teaches us that even when the odds are stacked against us, an optimistic outlook can guide us towards a brighter future. Moving on to Silver Linings Playbook, we gain an understanding of the significance of acceptance. The characters remind us that life is a series of ups and downs, and acceptance of this reality is a crucial step towards happiness. Acceptance isn't about resignation, but rather about embracing the imperfections and unpredictability of life. Inside Out takes us on a journey into the world of emotions, emphasizing the importance of understanding and managing our feelings. It's not about suppressing the negative emotions, but rather about acknowledging them and finding a healthy balance. Emotional understanding is a fundamental aspect of our happiness training. Lastly, the simplicity of Forrest Gump offers a refreshing perspective on happiness. The film shows us that complexity and overthinking can cloud our path to joy. Simplicity, on the other hand, allows us to appreciate the beauty of the moment and find happiness in the most ordinary things. In essence, these films remind us that happiness isn't a result of external circumstances, but an internal journey. It's about cultivating an optimistic mindset, accepting life's ups and downs, understanding our emotions, and embracing simplicity. Happiness isn't a destination, it's a journey, and these movies remind us that it's a journey we can train ourselves for. Thank you for watching.